boy! Hello fellas, you're in for a real treat today, haha!
Bringing you a gameplay against a guy called PokemonBattles. I don't know his YouTube name, but if you're watching this, just leave a comment and I'll add your channel to the video description. But yeah, we got a cool game here, an NU match, and it was taken on my stream the other day. I thought I would try a couple of new things. I brought back the Pikachu I used before, which is like a mixed Pikachu, which I personally am a huge fan of. I don't know about you guys, but you'll see by this game, it has some huge potential for damage. I got a special defensive Grumpig as my lead because I thought Electrode would lead. Sandshrew, you know what Shrew does, the old rapid spinning thing. What else have I got? Monferno, I think, is my physical Monferno. And then just a couple of others to support them. My main sort of new experiment with this team was the Basculin, which is like a Choice Scarf anti-lead Basculin. I figured it would make a good lead because it does get Mold Breaker and Waterfall, obviously, so, you know, 9 times out of 10, the lead Pokemon's going to be weak against water, so... I mean, it'll OHKO stuff like Golem, Golurk, anything like that with Sturdy. Obviously, Golurk doesn't have it, but you know what I'm saying. And it gets Superpower, Waterfalls, then Headbutt. Final Gambit, which is interesting, actually. So you can OHKO pretty much anything if you give it max HP, max attack, which I didn't have in this game. I had some weird EV spread, but that's the plan. That's the plan for the set. So, stuff happened. I'm in with Nilbog. I do not want to stay in against the Swellow because that is horrible as a matchup. And I go to Sandshrew. Now, this was kind of awkward because I think he has a Volt Turn thing going on with Electrode plus Swellow. Obviously, going to outspeed my entire team, both of them, so I kind of got to work around this, try and get some momentum back in my favor. So I'll get him Inferno, hoping he doesn't go for Sleep Powder, which he doesn't, which is great. I could go for Fire Punch, but I think he has something to take that pretty well. I forget what he has left, but I double out to Basculin expecting one of the walls to come in. Maybe like Misdreavus or something. But it turns out he randomly goes to Electrode, which... either that was like an amazing super prediction there, or it just felt like Electrode was worth, you know, taking a hit and then retaliating back, but... yeah, whatever, go back to Grumpig. Now, of course, he goes back to Swellow, so, you know, we're back to square one, pretty much. I've got to try and figure out a way to try and break this Volt Turn thing, because I think he has 4 walls. He has, like, Torkoal... oh, that's what I was predicting, Torkoal. He has Torkoal, Alomomola, and then Misdreavus and Roselia as, like, walls. It's a really bulky team, but the 2 sweepers he's got, Electrode and Swellow, very quick. Obviously, like, the 2 fastest Pokemon in the tier, apart from Ninjask, I guess. I don't know if I count Ninjask as a sweeper or not. Sort of, it's like the bitch Pokemon, the utility Pokemon of NU. No one really cares about Ninjask, they just want the speed boost. Show some love for Ninjask, no one ever appreciates its attack stat, you know? Take out the Electrode, good, we're making progress, we've finally taken down one of the Pokemon. I have to lose Monferno, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So I go to Shrew expecting Swellow to come out as the next Pokemon. And finally, I get a chance to set up my Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to actually hit Swellow, except Knockoff, which is going to be pointless. So, essentially, that was my best play. I just have to let it die here. Obviously, he has the Torkoal, but I am not going to let that thing rapid spin under any circumstances. No, no. Mickey here is having none of that. Gonna go straight for the E-Speed on this Swellow because Swellow is paper thin and that would definitely kill from there. In comes the Torkoal. Obviously, that's going to take it well, but you guys know my set. This is a mixed Pikachu. Max attack, max special attack, and it will shred through anything slow. Like any walls, pretty much it will OHKO most stuff. Torkoal, T-Bolt, Alomomola, T-Bolt. Tangela probably dies to an HP Ice, I don't know, I've never been in that situation. Misdreavus, however, is bulky enough to take a T-Bolt, I know, because it has decent special defense, so... gonna go to Grumpig just because... I mean, it's not a great matchup, but I would rather get a bit more damage on this thing with Grumpig than risk losing Pikachu to a foul play, so... get off a couple of Psychics, that's not too bad. Grumpig did his job. And now it's basically just, Pikachu, do your work, you know, do your thing. I don't have to worry about predictions because there's no need to protect at the moment. T-Bolt that. That's going to go down. Roselia might be a problem because Roselia is probably special defensive. And even though I can probably take a hit from this thing, I don't know if I want to risk it. Sludge Bomb might have killed, I don't know. Depends on what sort of investment he's got going on, but... He goes for spikes for some reason, which I found a bit weird, but I guess he felt pretty safe against Pikachu. Gonna go for the Zen Headbutt, which, to my disappointment, does not take out the Roselia, but... what are you gonna do? Not stab, not too powerful, so... I guess Basculin is mainly meant for the adaptability kind of stuff, you know? Waterfalls, Aqua Jets, all that good stuff. I think I still prefer the Life Orb mix set on this guy, but there's definite potential there. You can probably see where I'm coming from with the, like, Mold Breaker anti-lead kind of thing. It's like an alternative to bringing a Rapid Spinner, in a way. But in comes the Swellow. Obviously, he assumes either I'm Scarfed or I have Aqua Jet, which is fine. Takes me out there. But, of course, Swellow is definitely low enough for an E-Speed, like I said. And there's nothing you can do about it. E-Speed is just one of those moves which is just like, nope! Doesn't matter what you've got, just gonna take you out. It's like going against a +6 Linoon. You're just like staring, you're like a rabbit in between headlights. What can you do about it? There's a Linoon E-Speeding your entire team and there's nothing you can do in return. It's a horrible experience, believe me, but... Pikachu is certainly not playing games either. Go for that big T-Bolt, and there is no Alamomola in the history of anything which will take a T-Bolt from a Pikachu. Would a Max Spadef one take it? Don't know, never tried it. Do people run that? In comes the Swellow, and I'm going to go for the E-Speed to take that out, and I think that's his last one. So I think that's going to be 4 Pikachu kills, 1 from Inferno, and then 1 from... What was the other one? Was it Basculin? Yeah, Basculin on the Roselia. Right, but that was a great game. And, you know, definitely impressed by Pikachu's performance there. The Basculin, I want to showcase that a bit more, but I need to sort of tweak the set around a bit. But, hope you all enjoyed. That was a good game, man. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.